What's up, everybody? It's Gale Force Gaming.
Fuck! Shit. Okay, everybody, today we are going to talk about Destiny 2 because today was the gameplay reveal. They released a trailer maybe a month ago-ish, but it didn't have any gameplay. I got my boy Uncle Sam here with me to discuss everything, all the notes that I've taken. I only watched through the whole thing one time, and I just took all the notes that just popped into my head, things that I was thinking about. So there are a couple things that, like, oh, I wonder if they'll add this, and later they said, we're adding this. So there are a couple things that I have twice, but I should be able to pick them out decently. And I'm going to have it playing in the background. And I didn't screen share to you.
Oh, great.
So I'll do that really quick. Share screens. This one. Start. Okay. So the first thing that popped up was they had a new trailer, a new cinematic trailer that they started it with.
Yo, yeah.
What's that guy's name?
Something.
The Titan.
Valis?
Valis, is that what it was?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I fucking love that trailer.
Yeah.
I feel like, who is this? Awoken. Like, what's he all about?
I knew that it was him, but I love the fact that it starts out with him and he's rocking straight up level 1 armor in the beginning.
Yeah.
I love that shit. And throughout,
not like that, he looks so young.
Yeah, and I love, like, aside from the very beginning of the intro of Destiny, they never reference, like, the resurrection thing or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole entire montage is him just getting rezzed by his ghost over and over again, which I thought was fucking cool because they put that back into the world, sort of. Also, he has like an M16. Is that the Kvastov? Do we know that?
Probably just an AR type gun, honestly.
I was wondering.
It could be the Kvastov, just white,
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like a little nod or anything, but he uses that throughout the whole thing, I think. Yeah, he uses that all the way through. But I loved this cinematic. It was fucking sweet.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know it was him up until he got his actual armor on.
Oh, really? I picked that up right away. Probably just because
he's a pretty generic looking dude,
Yeah, but they had his voiceover going with it, so I just kind of picked it up.
Yeah.
I just assumed it. There was no real thing that showed. Oh,
Man,
also, shout out to fucking Shaxx in there.
Shaxx and Saladin. Showing up, getting the boys back,
Yeah, I love seeing these characters use the ults.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I wonder where this is all taking place in the cinematic trailer. So it was like a city being burnt down.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like early invasion days.
Yeah, it's in the thick of the war because it's just they had no like stability or anything like that. It was just things are fucking burning. Oh, and then this ship right here is your very first ship that you get in the game. So I think that's like a run up all the way up to the very beginning when you get that ship. This cutscene, I believe, and then afterwards. Yeah, I think that like the ship taking off and everybody's like, "Oh, look!" I think that's like the first
Is that
time
new
you
armor
get it,
right there? That black and red? I can't remember.
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's his usual ship. But that, I believe, is the rest of the whole trailer.
Yeah, no, it was definitely part of the best cinematic trailer they showed so far.
I liked that. I really did enjoy the Cade one, but I really enjoyed the Sirius one more. But that first one that they showed was really funny because they appealed to both sides of anybody who plays Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's either like, oh, epic fucking story, epic this and that, everything's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And then the other one's like, lots of loot!
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I guess all the loot is gone now.
Yep, the vaults have been destroyed. And I think it's super neat how they sort of wrote that in to the destroyed tower. Like, there's a reason why they reset everything. It's not just new game, start over. They wrote it written it into the story that your shit was destroyed in the tower, and then jumping ahead, the traveler gets blocked, so you lose all your abilities too.
Yeah, there's all your light at the.
Yeah.
I guess the whole plot of this story is trying to get humanity back on, maybe another tower or something like that.
Well, from what I understand, it seems that you're trying to get your connection back to the traveler.
Yeah, back to the Traveler
Yeah.
and
All the guardians have lost their connection.
back to the Vanguards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked pretty painful too when they lost it. Look,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like serious pain,
Yeah, they dropped down.
Yeah.
Let's see. The first thing I wrote was 3 things that they wanted to show in this conference was number 1, a world that pulls you in. 2, amazing things to do. And 3 is always someone to play with. And then they said a really cool statistic that I found super interesting was that only 50% of players who hit the level cap
Actually did a raids.
completed a raid.
Yeah.
So I don't know
I
how
can
many
see that.
people, what percentage of people never even got to level cap, but half of the people who ever even got there, only half of them completed the raid. A raid.
hmm
Not even all of them. Maybe it could have been just the first one.
Yeah, I do bet there was a lot of people that showed up, just finished the story, maybe did a
And
few
then
strikes,
stopped,
and then bounced out, or maybe did a raid and then
Or
decided
tried,
it
yeah.
wasn't really for them. Yeah,
I thought that was a crazy statistic.
yeah. Um, I like how they're upgrading the number to 4. I always thought 3 was an awkward number. I know there's 3 classes, but
Yeah,
3's just kind of a weird clock number.
all Crucible will now be 4v4.
hmm
And people were super stoked on that. I don't really give a shit because I don't play Crucible, but sure, that's cool. More balance, never a bad thing.
Well, I'm still gonna miss 6v6 modes. It is way more relaxed. There's always way more tension in 3v3s.
Yeah. I think it's strange that they're doing only 4v4 all the time for everything. Like, a little variation I would be okay with.
Probably raids. We're gonna get that.
Well, yeah, but I mean PvP wise.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do agree. They do need like big team battles here and there.
Yeah, like, they could just have like one 6v6 and one like 2v2. Maybe even
Yeah.
1v1 for the super hardcore people.
hmm
I'm okay with that, but from what they say, it's all only 4v4. So
Still have mixed feelings about that.
Hmm?
I still have mixed feelings about the only 4v4.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with it. I think that a variation would be a good thing, and for the people who want 4v4, like, more options are never a bad thing, in my opinion.
hmm Besides the fact that it could divide communities amongst
Yeah,
the
that's
game.
never exactly great.
Yeah. Probably what Overwatch just keep doing is taking away a lot of game modes, like brawls.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't have my
Hearthstone.
fucking chat open. Hi, Michael. Hi, Cassandra. What's up? Sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, I said, that's something that Blizzard's usually on point with, is taking away old game modes that aren't in use anymore.
Yeah, it sucks. It kind of sucks. There's a point.
Mm.
There's a point.
I see there's a reason why
There is a
no one's
reason.
playing them.
Yep. Yeah, dividing player base is always a really, really hard decision to make.
Yeah.
And let's see. The next thing I've written is the name of the first mission will be called Homecoming, which all takes place on the social area for Destiny 1 in the tower. Like, you run through all the shit that you know.
Yeah.
All the
Like, finally
places
get
you
your guns
remember.
out, shoot some fools up.
Yeah.
You see a
And-
bit more of the tower that you haven't seen.
Yeah, the area next to the speaker. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, like there's a door that was
Yeah,
never really
those-
opened.
Those double doors. Didn't they open though? I thought they did open
Mm,
from time to time.
I don't remember
Very
them ever
rarely.
opening.
Like, I think I only ever went in there twice, but I'm not.
You might be
positive.
thinking of
I know there's the Trials of Osiris area that's up above.
you might be
like,
thinking of
in
the Iron
center.
Banner. No, that's Iron Banner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it. It shows that there's a bit more of a society going on within the tower. I know there's like a whole city under it, but
Yeah.
the tower did seem pretty, desolate for being such an important part of the map.
Yeah.
Just kind of adds a bit more, population factor to it.
Yeah. I loved from what I've seen. There's so much NPC interaction aside from who you talk to in the tower, and that's it. Like, aside from what's in the tower, the NPCs, every single other NPC in the game is just something you have to shoot.
It seems like you're actually gonna have allies with you now,
Yeah,
which I'd really appreciate.
Yeah, there are allies in the gameplay footage.
Even if
Fighting
like
alongside you.
there's be cannon fodder like the Marines and Halo, I would still appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's something nice to, you know, feel like you're actually fighting with a force rather than just three, like two other dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the fact that they've added. Oh, so
Oh yeah,
cool.
that's an awesome scene. Yeah.
And up
Can they see
until
your-
that
can-
moment,
can
I
people
was
see your screen?
what?
Can people see your screen?
They can see the video. They can't see everything on the screen. They can't
Okay.
see my notes. Only you can see my notes.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no, that's an amazing thing. I love this.
yeah,
Scene.
up until this moment, I was like, "Oh, he's a striker," and then he busted the shield out, and I was like, "Oh, he's
Well,
multi-class."
he's just a Titan, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, every
So,
time.
like they could change their subset like everybody else.
Yeah. I do love seeing like the ground is being destroyed,
Yeah.
like along the barriers of the shield.
Yeah, it's so fucking rad. Top-notch video. And I thought it was something really silly. Cade 6, when he ulted, he only fired 2 shots out of his golden gun.
You know,
Yep.
he 3 targets.
He had plenty of targets to shoot at, but he only shot twice for some reason. And then another thing I noticed but didn't write down, I was like, God damn it, his shield lasts way longer than everybody else's.
Maybe
That-
in terms of like damage, but usually the shields last pretty long
Yeah,
time,
I guess.
like
So-
full minute sometimes.
So the first thing I noticed when looking at the first clips here, the
Here's the
HUD is
gameplay.
almost exactly the same, which I am okay
Yeah,
with. I like that.
I mean, yeah, the UI in Destiny, original was very good. Like, I think it was probably one of the sleekest designs, most fluid designs you could have for a UI.
Yeah, I love it. And
But I still was a bit more of a change. I do love seeing the new Cabal drop pods though. Like
yeah,
very
those are badass. Those are very cool. And the one thing,
geometrical.
yeah, and the one thing I noticed here, which is probably just for sake of making the video cool, is all of these characters in this video are all level 20. But they say that this
Or
is your
level cap.
well, they say that this is your first mission in the game,
Oh, well, they've already enabled like
and that's what I'm
Level
saying.
cap
They
god
may
mode,
have
yeah.
just done that just for sake of making the video really cool, just
Yeah.
so nobody died while shooting this video. And
Here's
there's the
the,
new, there's the Shield ult, the Captain America
Captain
ult.
America. Yeah.
Oh, so fucking cool. Love it.
See,
then there's
oh yeah,
the-
the staff.
The Arc. Arc
Look
something.
at that. That is exactly like the old.
I
one
thought that
orc
was Blade
light.
Dancer the first time I watched it.
I thought this was the cool looking Blade Dancer. Here's, the
Yeah.
new ult. Something about these ults, they don't seem like they're too new.
And then we've got the Flying Sword of Doom. Fucking Flying
Yeah.
Sword of Death. Oh.
Like, I mean, that one right there is pretty much just, your sword along with like a new
It
range
reminds me of
attack.
the Titan ult, the Sunstriker.
Yeah.
Instead of
And
the
then,
hammer,
of course, we
sword.
already had it on Destiny 1. We just never used it, which was the
Everybody
artifact.
in the crowd cheered
Right.
when the guy looked at that robot right there for some reason. Is there some
Oh.
following about that robot that I don't know?
Yeah. It was a meme. Like he's just
Oh, really?
he's
been sweeping
always
the same
been
spot for
just
3
yeah.
years?
It was cool
Okay.
seeing him. Oh, I love seeing how Ikora doesn't even need weapons. She just goes
She's
fully
old.
off void.
Boom.
Yeah.
And are we wondering if the speaker's dead? What do you think?
So
Because she says he's gone right there, but then later on they mentioned looking for him. But I think it would add some real serious gravity if you found him and he was gone.
well, let's bring it back to the new ult we just saw. It seems like we might get a new subclass, or
Well, these
you
are
know,
all
like
new subclasses, I would imagine. Well, no, not a different like element, but it's a different subclass for sure.
yeah. Well, I think we're gonna get being 2 more subclasses per each class. For
I think
the
there'll
other
be.
elements.
I think there'll be 3 new ones. You won't get the old ones back. The only time you'll see the old ults will be in this beginning scene. With
You think so?
yeah, I do think so.
Huh.
Because the
I feel
Guardian's
like they're a
going to
bit
be
too
blocked
useful,
off.
honestly.
Hmm?
I feel like the old ults are a bit too useful for like raid designs and stuff,
Yeah,
like
maybe
especially the
so.
Titan ones.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a complete redesign on subclasses. Honestly, I don't think that these are just the 3 new ones. I think these are one of each of 3 new ones.
I don't know. They're already keeping a lot of in-game assets already, to be honest. Like I mean, the UI is pretty much unchanged. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They just kind of slightly changed the, you know, the aesthetics of the old ults.
Yeah, it's all. But
Yeah.
I honestly don't think we'll use any of the old subclasses anymore. I really
Mhm.
don't.
By the way, I wonder what she's planning. Like, I don't know why she hopped on the ship.
She could have just
It
threw
seems
the
like,
thing.
yeah, and then just,
Yeah.
helped you out.
What is that one called? The Shadow Orb? Is that what it is? Or Void Orb or something like that?
Void Bomb, something like that.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've even
It's
played
been a while
Destiny.
since I played Destiny. I
So
haven't played
this
since
is
Christmas.
the area that we've never seen before, right?
Yeah.
Although in like the PvP old tower map, this is an area you can go to, so it's like the same layout. There's just no stuff in it.
Well, hold on. I think this is like a PvP map actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The old tower map, it's like a different
Well,
tower.
yeah, but
It's
why would
this.
it be? Why would it be this close though?
Because all the towers are the same.
In the same area?
No, they're just the same layout.
Oh,
So
I see
we've
what you- I
been
see
in
what
that
you're
room
saying,
just
yeah.
on a different tower.
It just yeah, okay.
Yeah. What else?
It looks a little different. Oh no, yeah, there's a tree actually. Uh, everybody knows that tree for sniping.
Yeah.
There's Holly.
Yep. The sparrow salesman, ship salesman.
And ship, yeah. Shell's woman.
Yeah.
Got some nice little freckles on her.
Yeah. She cute.
Yeah.
I like how she's such a bomb ass pilot, and there's something in her way. She just holds her hand in front of her face and flies
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
it. Let's see.
Maybe some new ships. I'm not sure we've seen that ship model before.
There is new ships. There was an orbit animation that had a completely new ship that I saw.
Little depressed they didn't, say anything about you actually piloting the ships now. Seems like it's gonna be going
That is a
orbit
note that I
again.
made that it looks like you still can't do a fucking thing with
Yeah.
your ships. Unless that's added in, like they haven't mentioned it yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, enemy
Hopefully they're
classes,
already
all of
saving
the different types of enemies, they have on their nameplates, they have a little symbol that shows you what type they are.
The new gun type.
Yeah. Like a minigun. But
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it's this place heavy machine guns completely. I don't think we're gonna see heavy machine guns again.
well, they've also reworked the whole entire weapon system.
Yeah, I mean,
But see how the enemies
they
there, their
do-
nameplates have a little symbol
Yeah, I do
next
see
to
that
it.
now.
Shows what like class they are of that enemy. I really enjoy that. I really like that. Let's see, that is irrelevant because that's an ult that I didn't know it was an ult. Oh yeah, and there's like it looks like there's sort of like I saw a hunter roll, which was an ability you could get if you had the helm or you
Yeah.
spec'd into it with the void.
Real quick, there's also a new weapon type, grenade launcher.
Yep, there's also grenade launcher. And
I'm really curious as to see what that's gonna play part into. A lot of crowd control.
yeah, AoE stuff. But
Mhm.
it looks like there's a lot of new like movement abilities. Like I saw the roll, and it could just be another spec thing. But I also saw like a fast fall thing coming up soon. He jumps,
Yeah,
he jumps,
I
and
did
then like
recognize that as well.
shoots down really fast. And it may just be a cinematic thing that plays no part in anything.
No, I'm almost certain that's gonna be a gameplay mechanic.
Which would be cool. I enjoy that. What else?
Because you didn't fall like slow in Destiny, but
You were kind of floaty. You were a little floaty.
yeah, it'd be cool like if you were trying like it'd be really useful in PvP to get down faster.
Yeah, that would be super handy. And then all of the elites, they have names now. So that's Bran the Unbent Blade. So I
That might
really
just be a
enjoyed that.
cinematic thing because it also
Well, there
like,
are
might-
a couple.
might also
There
just
are
be
a
a strike,
couple.
to be honest.
This is the first mission. This is the homecoming mission, I think. Because this is right after you take off from the tower and then you land on
Yeah.
an enemy ship.
That was also in Destiny 1. They would give like really unique models along with names to some of the story
Did
mission
they name the
characters.
elites?
Yeah,
Really?
in the story mode, yeah, there is a.
Because I don't remember that. The only named
Especially-
enemies
I
I
remember
remember are
especially
like the
King.
bosses.
It looks like just a shit ton of damage, by the way.
Yeah, that's a pretty rad ult. Let's see.
Roland dash.
Oh, here comes the fast fall.
6, 19.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely a movement ability.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course they definitely made note to show that.
Yeah. players lose their powers. Yeah, the Traveler gets
That's just gonna
completely.
be us starting off at level 1, is what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm honestly starting to. I don't think they're gonna actually, let you.
Oh, that's why they're all level 20. You'll start off the mission as a level 20, and then the shit gets blocked off, and you lose your powers, and you lose your level. I bet you anything. They'll set you
Yeah.
back to 1. That'll be like every God of War game, the beginning, you have all of the previous
Mhm.
game's abilities, your max level, max health, everything, and then something
Zeus.
something
Yeah, Zeus
plot
comes and
device
fucks you up again.
takes all your shit away. I
Oh,
guarantee
it's
that's
always
what will
Zeus.
happen. Huh?
It's always Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus showed up in the second one and third one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Vault's gone. All your shit's gone. All your weapons and armor are gone. Dominus Gall, that's the name of the leader of the
Pretty
Cabal.
badass name.
I like that name a lot. It reminds me of a Star Wars name.
Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of very Savage Opress
Yeah,
type
it's
name,
it's a name that's
Like,
also a word.
menacing. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the leader of the Red Legion, so he may not even represent the whole Cabal as a species, just that faction of the Cabal.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, he's not like part of the kingdom. I never really thought about non-human non-human exos or awoken trying to get the Traveler's Light. I always thought they were trying to destroy the Traveler. It's interesting to see the Cabal actually want to harness the power of the Traveler.
Yeah, it's not that they want to destroy it; they want to take it for themselves because they want to be the Guardians. Like they don't feel like the humans and Awoken and Exos are worthy of it.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they should be the Guardians, which I thought was kind of a neat aspect. Like, we don't want to destroy everything. We want to take over control and do it ourselves. We want your job, is what basically.
Yeah.
doing.
Speaking of the races, I wonder if we're gonna have any new race maybe. It's
Maybe.
playable.
I don't feel like they've even fully explored even half of the races they've already got, though.
Well, that's what I mean. I feel like a lot of those races could become playable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I doubt that.
Who knows?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, right now we're probably still gonna have 3 races,
Yeah.
3 classes.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
But I can dream. Graphically, the game looks very similar.
I think it looks way better. I think it looks much better.
That's
It's
what really
subtle.
kind of pops out to me is it's a new,
Well,
like
they didn't change the way things look. They've just made them look better.
yeah. Well, also upcoming, we're gonna see a face model that looks just like Destiny 1's old Guardian face models along with the hair.
Oh,
I wonder if that might
I'm
be
sure
a
there'll be
product
way
of
more-
transferring characters over.
Yeah, definitely.
If that's
there
even
will be
maybe possible.
there will be character transfers. You just won't get any of your shit when you transfer.
So I'm wondering what's the point.
Just the attachment to your character.
My character's ugly.
Yep. I
Oh,
love
well.
my character though. On the other hand, I think my character looks badass.
I get my character long ass hair.
Yeah, I remember your character. I was like, dude, put your helmet back on. Here, Cade uses 3 shots. Bat, bat, bat.
That third Cabal came out of nowhere.
Also,
Yeah,
he's using the Ace of Spades right there. The Hunter class specific weapon. Was that what it was called? No, it was called something else, huh?
No, it was.
Was
Ace
it the Ace of
Spades.
Spades? Okay. Yeah, he's using
That wasn't a spectacular weapon.
I never even got it.
This
I-
guy, very handsome employee. It's not gonna take everyone looks like nerds. That guy's pretty good looking,
Nerds! Let's see. Yeah, they're talking about how all 3 of the... What are they called? The Vanguard? Is that what they're called?
Mhm.
They're talking about how they all...
On the backs, SMGs. Pretty sure it's gonna be a thing.
Oh yeah, I saw something that may have been a leaked image that had a dual wielding thing.
Oh,
And if that's the case, that makes me laugh a lot. Because...
Halo.
Yeah, exactly. Halo
Yeah.
2 introduced... Bungie can't make a sequel without introducing dual wielding.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they all split ways basically and handle this crisis in their own way. Like it says, Zavala is insecure and he's having an identity crisis, and Cora is just full of anger and rage, and she just leaves straight up altogether. and then Cade actually takes up the fucking mantle and is like, you know what, fuck, I'll run this shit, and like, instead of being the comic relief, he actually he tries to be like heroic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like seeing them all kind of deal with group like different ways.
Yeah,
You know,
it's cool. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, and this is
could
a
even
quote.
could even be a metaphor for the stages of death or acceptance.
The grieving stages of grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I was thinking of, but there's only 3 instead of 5.
Well, who knows?
They
Could
might.
we could have more characters
Yeah,
later.
it's definitely possible. And
Here's
this is a
new,
quote that one
see
of
right
the
there.
oh, the
SMG.
SMG. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you look at some of this gameplay hard enough, you'll see some. You'll see one. But a quote from somebody, one of these people, one of the developers said, "An irreversible loss of light," which leads me to believe that maybe you find a different way to gain power, like your abilities and stuff like that, not from the Traveler.
No, I think all that means is you just can't get
Because-
your old light back.
Well, they say that you leave. Lays is way later on, but they say you leave to. Is it Io or is it Titan? I can't remember. Is one of those 2 planets is the last place that the Watcher touched with its light,
Oh,
or the
yeah.
Traveler touched with its light. So I'm
Very
thinking you
close
may
to
find
planet.
some different source of light there
Mhm.
instead of
Yeah.
instead of
I
reclaiming
remember
your
it had
connection.
very cool vegetation, like very
Yeah, they're red.
almost War of the Worlds, like the red vine. Remember that?
Super, super duper cool.
You can see a bunch of like little exotics kind of sprinkled in around here.
Yeah. And then I
UI looks the exact same for the character customization.
Yep, and then I wrote in still no fall damage, lol. All these characters jumping into giant bottomless pits with no
Hold on.
consequence.
There's fall damage.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was. In the
Yeah, it
first
was
one.
mad fall
Yeah, I remember. I was wrong. Forget that.
That was an Iron Banner weapon right there. Or hold on. You see that?
Mm-mm.
The weapon's like glowing.
Oh, really?
Dawn Blade.
Dawnblade.
I love the way that looks.
It's pretty neat.
Because you had wings and,
I feel like if
Oh,
they have
that's
that, they might take swords back out.
Nah, I think they're gonna keep swords in. It's just gonna be a way stronger sword. Is what I feel.
I don't know.
Sentinel.
Because
This
all
is what I'm most interested in. It seems like
I think
the
that's
more unique game
badass.
mechanic.
I love that. I want to be Captain America the Titan.
Yeah.
But
And
all
this
of
one
these,
is
all
the
of
most
these
boring to me.
is what?
Strider. It's most boring. Just kind of a staff. It looks cool,
I
like
think
the
it's
the
fucking
battle
rad,
animation.
dude.
It's just like
I think
Blade.
all of them are super cool in their own ways.
Just reminds me of Blade. Is all it is really. Just different animations. And honestly, I kind of like they mix it up. Like, shouldn't the Warlock get a staff?
This
Oh,
right
here's
here,
this.
that
Yeah,
intrigues
what
me
is up
a
with this?
lot. That's
It doesn't
another.
seem like an ultimate.
No, not at all. It leads me to believe like that each
Tanks.
class will have their thing. Like the hunter will have his role, the titan
Mhm.
may have a shield, and the warlock may have something that they haven't shown.
Oh, see that? See that rocket launcher she had right there? That was a very teased exotic back in Destiny 1. They teased that for a
really?
while. Never came out.
Nice.
Yeah, but little snippet of footage showed tanks, which
Yep. That's.
I feel like
another-
are just gonna be like kind of armored sparrows. You're gonna get them like in the strike here and there again.
I think it'll be just like any other vehicle that they've had,
Yeah.
just in strategic places throughout.
I
Finally,
agree. Maybe get to customize your own tank. Maybe get to have PvP tank battles.
oh, I don't think they'll do that.
That'd be so cool though.
Tank battles.
Yeah.
Although we will be able to play soccer with each other. Did you see that?
Well, you already could.
Well, they have goals and you can actually play soccer.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny and silly and a nice little nod to the.
I do
ball.
like the new HUD from what I've seen way more than the tower so far. I like how it's kind of like a resistance camp.
Oh, yeah, I like that a lot too.
Hmm.
It's much more alive, and I always felt like it's probably wrong, but I always felt like the tower was like a place for only guardians, where only guardians could stay.
Well, yeah, but you always saw tons of like civilians wandering around. Towers weirded me out because like it's supposed to be like this very like official place, you know. And then you just have like these random like shopkeepers just sprinkled around there, and like this weird like nightclub like
Yeah,
attached to it.
whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, yeah. The tower felt like it was just an excuse for them not being able, like, for them not having more of the city, you know.
Yeah,
Um, Man, they really made a big deal about not going from orbit to
that
the
was
other
awesome.
planet.
I'm super excited about that.
Well, I mean, that should have been a thing in the first game. I don't really get the applaud for it, you know.
I'm super happy about that.
Well, yeah, I'm happy. I just think that it should have been in the game way earlier.
Yeah,
And
well,
it doesn't seem like a crazy hard thing to do, you
it's
know.
been made very clear that Destiny 1 did not come out the way they wanted at all. It was very, very much changed from the original vision. And for
Yeah.
things like that, it's just casualties of that, I think.
Mhm.
I don't believe they intended to have that much just downtime. Just from moving place to place. It was just something they had to deal with.
That was the worst. Why would you make this go to orbit every 2 seconds?
Yeah. And let's see. The whole entire redone weapon slots are called kinetic weapon, energy weapon, and the power weapon. And he
Yeah.
said that you could interchange them all, which was interesting. So I'm thinking,
It seems like you'd almost have two for each slot, you know?
well, from what it seems like, is that you'll still have the three that you can change from. Instead of it being primary, secondary, heavy, it'll be kinetic, energy, power, and they'll each have different properties depending on what slot
Oh,
you put it in.
yeah, that's basically what the first Destiny was, because they got rid of, like, energy weapons for primaries in the year 2,
Well,
so
kind of,
that's,
but your weapon was still, you could only put this weapon in this slot, but now you can put any weapon in any slot. And I'm thinking that it'll change the properties of the weapon when you
making
put
them,
it
like,
in a different
for
slot.
each snipers.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I see what you mean. Maybe,
like you could
a
run a
slot.
triple sniper build if you want, and
Yeah,
you'll have a kinetic sniper, an energy sniper, and a power sniper.
okay.
So I'm thinking kinetic will be what does damage to your health bars, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and energy will be what does damage to shields. And
Yeah,
power
definitely.
will be maybe super strong but hard to get ammo for, maybe
I
something
bet a
like
lot of
that.
this is
Like
gonna
maybe a big
be
damage buff,
AoE as well, yeah.
AOE, like exploding rounds.
Grenades,
That
rockets, stuff
might
like
be game
that.
breaking. Like if you threw a machine gun into, if you had exploding rounds on some sort of wild machine gun or something like that. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm super interested. But that's kind of the message I understood when he said when they were talking about the weapons. New supers, yeah. Dawnblade, Flying Sword of Death is what I called it. Sentinel, basically Captain America, badass is what I called it. And
Yeah.
then Arc Strider, I said Staff Ninja. Those are the names I gave to the subclasses before I had them down. New worlds, they added 4 new worlds, which I wrote way lower
Well,
down.
Destiny had, like, how many did it have?
There
Not
was
counting Earth as a tower.
well, you could go down and do patrols and things on Earth.
Oh,
I would
yeah, you
count Earth.
could.
So you got Earth, and then there was it was Jupiter question mark
I don't know.
and Mars. You can go to Mars. You could go to Mercury for Crucible and that one Titan class mission.
And Trials, if you got Flawless.
Oh right, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So I think if there's a cinematic shot they show of a planet or a moon straight up exploding. So
Supernova would be awesome.
yeah, so I'm thinking they'll probably remove a couple of planets. Like we might straight up lose planets out of the solar system.
hmm
That would be pretty rad.
I'm really curious as, like, what kind of rewards are gonna have for year 1 players.
It'll be
Or
the
not year
same.
1 players, but Destiny 1 players, if they're gonna...
Oh, there'll be some cosmetic bonuses,
Yeah, I don't
and
doubt that.
that's pretty much it.
They had that one, ending book for Destiny 1.
What book?
There was, like, another book, like, you know how they have, the Iron Banner book and the year 1
Oh,
book. There was another one that came out.
oh really?
Yeah, and, I think you're gonna get some cool bonuses for, Destiny 2 for completing it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they're finally making a real clan system. Super, super awesome.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, clans are just kind of like matchmaking now, which I like a lot. It's almost
Well,
like
there are
I still want
rewards
clan houses.
for progressing your clan level. I'm assuming that there will be a level to your clan, and
Yeah,
it's
they made it seem
basically
like they don't want anybody to be left out, but I feel like this clan
exactly.
system's gonna make it to where they all like they're only gonna have good people. You know what I mean?
There will be some exclusionary clans, but really, this is all World of Warcraft guilds. This is exactly World of
I really
Warcraft
want a
guilds.
clan house. So we don't, if there's no clan houses, I'm gonna get mad,
There won't be.
and then I'm mad.
Okay. But yeah, all of the features they're talking about with clans is all features that they've added to guilds in World of Warcraft, and which is fine because Activision owns Bungie and Blizzard.
Blizzard, yeah.
So
Really weird to think about that.
it is weird.
You don't really like think of Activision owning Blizzard. I think Blizzard's like this.
I think they're pretty hands off.
Yeah, Titan. That's one of the biggest planets there, isn't it? Sounds like
That
it.
is, it's a moon for Saturn, yeah, and yeah, I think it's the
Oh,
biggest. It's
I
the
was
biggest
wrong.
moon, and you can. I love that you can see the when on that shot of Earth.
The
Bring it
moon.
back. No, it's not the moon. It's the Traveler,
Oh, yeah.
and it just shows you how fucking big it actually is. I thought that was super cool. I was like, oh damn,
Seems a little high in the orbit
look
compared
at that,
to
it's
when you're in the
huge.
tower. Yeah.
There's the moon.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I really enjoyed that. That made me geek out a little bit. Bring my notes back up.
Some new maps there. Seems like it seems like the exotics can be more exotic now. Like you saw like for
They
the
didn't
cloak and the hunter,
say they
it
didn't
almost
say a
looks like they had like
single damn thing
wings.
about exotics except for that they will be there.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like just the like you know you can see them in little snippets. They said tons of new exotics, tons of new strikes, and they only said tons of new exotics. There was a few shots of the new exotics.
Yeah. Let's see. Strikes are back. Inverted Spire is the name of the first strike, which is the only one they've even talked about. Well, also, I'm almost positive that they're going to keep their reputation system because almost all of the weapons people are using in these clips are rep weapons, like the
Yeah, I have noticed that a lot of
Dead
Suros
Orbit stuff.
weapons.
There's Dead Orbit gear, and there's all the other gear for all the other clans as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there will still be a reputation system in the game for doing all those daily bounties and whatnot, all that.
Sparrows look the exact same, by
Yep,
the way.
sparrows
Look
look the same.
no fucking different whatsoever. Kind of depressed me.
And right here, I'm gonna bring it back. Bring it back. That looks an awful lot like a fucking dead traveler to me. That looks like a crashed traveler.
Yeah, I could see that.
That looks like it's fucking.
Very dome-like.
There are a couple shots of like giant chunks of arched shit, like debris.
I
Look
love
at that!
seeing.
Look at that!
Yeah,
That looks like
I
that looks like a destroyed traveler.
love seeing that lightning storm. Oh, I see. I love this new HUD. Like the whole camps, little thing they have going on. So cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be the social zone, I'm sure. Looks cool.
I really hope. I don't
Ooh,
know. I really hope they have more than one. Oh yeah, it seems like this is gonna be the other one. I guess they're gonna have more than one. Hopefully.
And I'm everything but positive that every single one of these planets, when you travel to them, you will perform the storyline for the Vanguard character that's there. Like,
Mhm.
since they've each gone to their own planet, you will do a whole story mission, story arc with that
Very
character.
very interesting looking levels.
Very, yes. Fucking Mercury Sea.
That looks
So
very
awesome.
shit. What's
Here's-
the cloning planet?
And here's Nessus, the robotic planet.
There's Cade.
So cool. Yep, there's Cade.
He's stuck.
He's stuck in something. Like,
Yeah.
he's straight up Obi-Wan Kenobi to him.
Yeah. I was really debating getting like a warlock tattoo.
That'd be rad, dude.
You know, that's how they design their icons, is how like easy it'd be to get tattoos of them.
Is that real?
I'm 100% sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Let's
I'm pretty sure it
see.
wasn't the only driving factor, but it was definitely one of them. You know.
Nexus Vex Stronghold with a three-stage boss. That's
I
the
core. See, look, see that face? The exact fucking same from Destiny 1. I can make that character right now.
yeah.
Vex look the exact same.
Well, I'm sure
Dust,
they'll have all of the old cosmetic options still available
new gun.
and more.
Yeah,
Let's
that gun
see.
may have been exotic.
Oh yeah, talking about the heads-up display in PvP, they've improved a lot of things. You can now see super status on enemy players, whether or not they have their super or not. And you can also see whether or not they've picked up heavy ammo or the equivalent of what now is heavy ammo, like power ammo or maybe whatever it's called.
I always thought that was like a cool exotic thing they had during Iron Banner.
What?
The artifact. Artifact let you do that in Iron Banner.
Oh, really?
Or not Iron Banner, but Lords of the what was it called, Rise of Iron.
You could see their status.
Yeah, you could see if they had ult or not.
Oh, this girl, she made me so happy listening to her talk. I enjoyed her so much. I want to jump down to where she started. She had a super touching moment about like making friends and people coming together, and she got teary-eyed, and it made me teary-eyed listening to her. It was so great. Talking
Yeah, she's
about
cute.
talking about all of like how close she's become with the friends that she's made playing Destiny and stuff like that, and she was just all around great. I really, really super enjoyed listening to her talk.
I'd give her a little smooch.
I'd give her a smooch too. I wanted to hug her when she was tearing up talking about all the friends she's made.
Little kiss right in the nose.
Yeah. Mwah.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's a cosplay, I guess.
Oh,
I was wearing a scarf.
Countdown
What
attack.
scarf?
Countdown is a new PvP mode where it's an attack and defend mode, which sounds super neat. And can launch.
Attack then defend, or attack
No,
and
one
defend?
team attack, one team defends. Oh, that was the Destiny proposal. Did you read about that?
Yeah,
He
I
got
did
a
see that.
custom emote, a proposal emote from Destiny.
Oh, I know
Or
about
from
that.
Bungie, so he could do his online proposal to his girlfriend. He's the only person who has that emote.
It's like that chick who has the only exotic. Remember that?
I
Her
think I don't
boyfriend
remember
got
what
like
it
brain
was.
cancer, and she came out with some post saying like how he really enjoys playing Destiny. And
Yeah, didn't he design a weapon and they made it into an exotic and gave it to him?
I'm not sure if that's what happened,
I think it
but I
was.
do know. I do know it later became the Jade Rabbit, just less ammo.
Oh, huh. Let's see. No, going to orbit, changing your activities. We talked about that already. Super awesome. I really liked the way he put it. He said, "We want to remove as many barriers as we can that are in between the front of your gun and the enemy's face."
Yeah.
That was cool. And let's see. Still patrols. Still patrols. That's still a thing.
Oh boy.
And
Do I
there's
just love
treasure
Mesa
hunts,
patrols?
which sounds super cool.
Sounds
I'm
like
into
more
that.
patrols.
Yep. I'm super into that.
Sounds like
wanna-
really convoluted things to get exotics. That take 3 weeks, and like the Destiny 1.
They only did that a couple times. And honestly, I didn't mind it because it gave me something to do. So, Lost Sectors
Nice,
is
that's
also it's a treasure cache somewhere in the world that's defended by a boss, which sounds also fucking awesome. Love that. And
Gimmick.
for the public events, they'll now have heroic objectives for when you're level capped, and those public events are just shit that you ignore normally.
Yeah, speaking of public events, I like the whole timer they're gonna have showing you when it's gonna go down, because anybody that tried to get the Sleeper Cell in Destiny 1 knows how much a pain it was to.
Yeah, there was an app that would show you the
Mhm.
possible places that it would pop
Exactly.
up at and what time. Did they say
And
they
you-
were doing
yeah.
a timer? Because I don't remember them mentioning that.
Yeah, I remember him
I
saying
remember
like,
I saw that they said they will show where it's happening when it's happening. I didn't see anything about a timer.
well, we're in wins, pretty much, alluding to
Well,
the
it's not
fact.
saying, hey, this guy's going to be here in 5 minutes. It's saying, hey, this guy's here now, and you can see it from anywhere on the map. Like, you wouldn't be able to know what was going on in the other areas if you weren't in that area in Destiny
Yeah, I can
1.
see that. I took it as like maybe they're gonna have some kind of
I don't think there will be
clock stuff going
timers,
on.
but like you can check the map at any time and see what's going on everywhere. You don't have to fly from one to the other to see what's going on in each area. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I got from it. But the whole map is completely revamped, which needed to be done. Really
I'm
bad.
hoping since they're shifting focus to 4 players rather than 3, we may get a new class.
Maybe.
Maybe a medic sort of class. I really feel like none of the classes really played a role they should have. Maybe besides Titan. And
Yeah, Titan was straight support.
first one, because it was supposed to be very like Titan's supposed to be like very tanky, you know. And I feel like the one subclass they had fit it very well. But for the rest, I don't really feel like they actually did their purpose. You know, maybe like
I think they did.
well, and what did Warlock do? Like Warlock's supposed to be DPS, and he didn't really
Well, they were really good
much
crowd
DPS at all.
control.
Yeah, but so was all the other
Well, they still needed to stay
subclasses.
flexible. That way, nobody would get neglected out of a group because they weren't the right class. You know.
But that still happened a lot.
It did happen by really, really picky people, but it
Like being more
wasn't.
tight.
It wasn't super necessary to
Yeah.
have.
Clan flags.
Yeah, super excited for that.
Yeah, I hope you get customizers. I hope there be a level of customization with the flags. Probably
Oh,
not.
They will. They will.
Well, Halo or Bungie is very strict on not
Yeah.
letting you really customize your own stuff.
Well, there
when it
will
comes to-
be. I'm sure there will be layers and options. That's what I think.
Yeah, I want to. Well, I don't know. I feel like they're really scared of people making penises.
Well,
Honestly.
I think it'll be like Halo 3. You know.
Could you make emblems Halo 3?
I had a
I don't know.
skull with a cowboy hat.
Hmm.
That was my logo, my badge or whatever. Yeah.
Hopefully it shows up
I
in your
think there
arm.
will be customization options for sure, and I'm sure there will be things you can unlock as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, oh, we cleared a raid, we get this sweet ass fucking banner now, you know, stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Overplayed year 1 back in Destiny 1. We get this thing.
Get what thing? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, particle effects was the exact same almost.
Yeah, some things look samey. Oh, European Dead Zone, the EDZ, is the biggest zone ever made by Bungie by at least twice the size.
Okay. It's not saying a whole lot. Because really
Well, some of the
all else
levels
they've
were
made are
fairly
like levels for Halo.
Yeah, but I mean, still,
I guess
that's cool.
maybe if we count Halo 1, the opening level for that was pretty big.
Yeah. Whatever.
Or any patrol mission for the previous Bungie was kind of big.
It's still a step in the right direction, and I thought that was an interesting stat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they mentioned which one of the vanguards went to which planet. They said that the Titan is Zavala zone. It's covered by a methane ocean. There is absolutely no land in that whole entire zone. It's all man-made, like rigging and stuff like that.
Neat.
Huge superstructures made by humans in the Golden Age, which hopefully we'll learn some more about, which would be cool.
Yeah. I want more Golden Age weapons.
Yeah, super sweet.
Yeah.
Nessus is where Cade will be. It's a Vex world, and it's almost more machine than it is planet by this point because they've been there for so long. There's a new ship.
Yeah.
And then Io is where
I can't wait to fly that, Kappa.
yeah, right. And Io is
Oh, damn, he's married.
Shoot. Sorry, ladies. Korra, that's where Korra will be, and this one is the one that intrigued me the most because the lady said it is the last place in the solar system that the Traveler actually touched before the collapse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be super lore heavy, I'm sure, and that'll be the key to gaining your shit back, I'm sure.
Yeah. Nice little UI right there, roster destination map. Looks very samey. Oh, here's some cool armor coming up. That almost looks like old raid armor on the Warlock back there.
I'm sure they'll
I-
bring certain things back.
I don't know why, but I love seeing like human faces. We don't really see a lot of like
Oh,
human
there's soccer.
faces. Yeah.
They have goals and everything. That was really funny.
Yeah, we didn't really saw a lot of human faces in Destiny 1, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, not really.
A lot of people were in masks and helmets, you know.
Yeah. They said that quick match society is toxic.
Yeah.
So they created guided games. That's what the whole solo
Yeah.
player focus is.
Oh, she was cute.
They're all
Yeah,
just
I like how
really
they
cute.
acknowledge you know, the
I thought it was
community can be
funny. I was
very
like,
toxic.
they fucking are. So
Yeah.
guided games is just a Sherpa is what I've come to just a solo player who wants to raid but doesn't have a raid group can pair
Mhm.
up with.
Oh yeah,
With-
that's definitely what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, it's a Sherpa. That's what it is. They just
Mhm.
didn't want to call it that.
Yeah, because I mean, it's pretty deep cut, like MMO, you know.
No.
Not too deep cut, but like I don't think a lot of people have gotten what a Sherpa is, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, swords are back. You wrong.
Mm,
Yep, you saw it.
I did see it, but it may have been. Yeah, maybe.
I like how he's holding it too.
Oh, that's a
one of, like,
fucking NPC, dude.
No,
Yeah, that was
go back.
again. I'll go back again.
Well, let's use the touch, you know, left and right arrow. Let's see it.
That's a straight NPC.
No, he's doing that right there. He's even showing from his perspective. See,
Right there,
and
that's an NPC.
it's the same guy. No, it's the same guy. He was behind the. He put the barrier down.
I'm not gonna
and
argue with you about this.
Well, I'm
That
saying
might-
it's not.
It might be. I think that's the
Okay.
Crucible guy, isn't it?
No.
Whatever. Anyways,
Anyways,
what are my notes?
but I didn't like how it seems like, you know, if it is a Titan, and definitely is a Titan player holding the sword. I like how he's holding it, you know, holding it very like brutish, you know, almost like a Centurion holds this like a sword, you know.
Oh,
I thought it would have been cool if they held swords differently, you know, like, you know, Titans held like one hand because they're physically stronger, you know.
yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah.
Clan descriptors, you can add descriptions like taglines for your clans.
You could already do that.
Could you?
Yeah, Planetary Owls had a really cool description.
If somebody bails, like last minute, or in like if you're raiding and somebody's like, "Oh, I gotta go to bed" or "I gotta go to work," and just one person leaves, you can now open your party up to like the Sherpa system to pull just a single player in,
Hmm.
so you don't have to scrap the whole raid if one person leaves, which has happened a lot, and it sucks.
I gotta go to bed. Well, we're
Yeah.
gonna spend an hour looking for someone new on
Yeah.
fucking.
Everybody gets tired and irritated while
yeah.
people are texting their friends like, "Dude, please get on and help us finish this raid. We only need
Yeah,
one person."
Exactly.
Now you can open your party up, which is just so great. Dun, dun, dun. Solo play is now viable, but they are still really, really pushing co-op. They want everybody to play with other people. So they stressed so much about how, oh, yeah, solo players can play too. Like they can play just like everybody else. But it's just they've given solo players tools to get into parties when they need to. Really,
Yeah.
so it is really what it seemed like.
Looks like we can't fly our own ships.
Still can't
Also-
fly our own damn ships.
Say that again. I
At least they
really
haven't said
don't
we
really
can.
don't appreciate it. I mean, at least if I could, like, you know, Fennec with the ship, like during loading screens would be great.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the whole giant question mark about the minor abilities, like that little Titan shield or whatever that shield was, and if that is the case, what will the other classes
I'm
have?
sorry, did you put lead Titan shield?
I.e. Titan shield.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like 2009 memer.
Le Titan shield.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Also, I hate the new logo. It's terrible.
Two.
It's just a 2.
Yeah.
It's a
He's so
2.
happy about that too, wasn't he?
It's a
He's like,
2.
I love this too.
It's a 2 with the cod piece still there.
Yeah. Yeah, I just two. I'm so excited about it. You know what I mean? It's not very appealing.
No, and it's not even stylized. It's like it's just a 2. That's it.
Everybody knows that the basic is use Roman numerals. Never use the actual two. You know, actual two looks lame.
Whatever, I guess. Like, it sort of goes with like the super clean aesthetic of
Destiny.
Everything is super sleek and clean and sharp, so that sort of fits. But I still hate it. I hate the new logo. It's terrible.
Yeah. New gameplay. I mean, I guess we've seen some like we're only seeing a whole load of new gameplay mechanics.
Yeah, there
Uh,
are a lot of things that they haven't.
not really much you can do to the Destiny formula. It was already like really nice and fluid to play.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just
I'm trying to think of
really.
anything else you can do. I guess all you can do is really refine rather than add. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just tweak and make things a little better and.
Definitely add more like more variation into the subclasses. Maybe more like uses to the subclasses, like
Whoa,
as
whoa,
far as
whoa.
roles go.
What was
New
that?
weapon, cut your eye.
No, that ability that he like phased through those dudes. Look, whoomp. The
Was a
hell is
shield.
that?
Was that a shield? I think it was a shield.
Was it?
Man,
'Cause that-
use the arrow keys. They take you back like barely.
I've already gone too far. I've already committed.
Cool looking new gear. Push that shield look. Yeah, so he kind of had it in his hand.
Was it?
Maybe it'll be like the shoulder,
Yeah, this
shoulder
charge.
patch you can do, but like that's just for the subclass, you know.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, like I said before, it looks kind of like the Traveler might get destroyed, but that would kind of ruin the story, I think. Like, that's kind of what makes you special.
Yeah, the Traveler's
So
light.
probably not, but it kind of looks like it. Either way,
Maybe.
I'm super excited
There
that
is
it's
another Traveler.
actually. I'm real excited that it's actually playing a role this time.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to know more about it.
Oh, new enemy
Always.
type. You see that?
Yeah, the dog thing.
Yeah, very skag looking from Borderlands.
There's also a Cabal that had like a melee weapon that reminded me exactly
Mhm.
of like a Shield brother.
Oh, I think I'm about the sword wielding Cabal.
No, he did do almost the exact same attack, like jumped into the air and did a down slam deal. So there's that explosion. That
yeah.
planet gets straight up jacked.
Yeah, you're
man.
right.
Whatever it is, something goes down. September 8th.
Little funny story. I was in my class, like my well, I was in my class, you know, where we had a free time because it's like end of the year coming up, so there's projects. I was on my phone, and I see my friend on his phone, and we just kind of look at each other, you know, and like I show him my phone.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I show him my phone, and it's like the countdown. He shows me his phone. It's the countdown as well. We just like started busting up laughing in class.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Oh, I am super hesitant to get the PC version of Destiny because I'm worried that they're gonna do exclusive content again. What do you think?
Oh, they definitely are. Definitely.
Think so? Yeah, they were talking about how much they fucking love PlayStation, but they didn't give shoutouts to anybody else.
Yeah.
Although there's already been frame rate analysis, and PC version runs at 60 while console version still runs 30.
I could believe it.
Yeah. So
Maybe PS Pro or Scorpio, me.
they said in this presentation, they said that they're going to be playing on PS Pros, PS4 Pros, but apparently it still runs 30.
Yeah, I think I've been meaning to do it for a while anyways. Apparently the PS Pro is worth it.
You're going to play on PlayStation?
Yeah,
Are
definitely.
you?
I think Bungie is home at console, honestly.
I'm super stoked to play on PC. I might get it on both, honestly.
Yeah, maybe it could be some cross compatibility. Probably not.
No.
I think that only happen with like Windows Store.
No. I highly doubt that. But then, right at the very end, they dropped a fucking bomb. Destiny's gonna be on BattleNet with Blizzard. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No, I didn't watch
yeah,
the full thing.
very end. Some dude from Blizzard comes on. Destiny's
gonna
be
be
on
on the launch-
BattleNet.
Like the launcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
How wild is that? That was
like that.
one of the biggest surprises that I had seen.
I wonder if they're getting forced to add it to their launcher, honestly.
What?
I wonder if Blizzard's getting forced to add Destiny to
Well,
like
once
the launcher.
again, these guys are both owned by Activision, so
That's
really
what I mean.
nobody's forcing anybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe like, you know, since they own it.
I am super surprised.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
super
really
surprised.
off-putting the scene.
The only non-Blizzard
Destiny.
game on the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah,
That's fucking. Especially since they just renamed it. It's not even BattleNet anymore. It's the Blizzard launcher.
they don't even have every Blizzard game on the Blizzard launcher.
No, that is super crazy to me. Super duper crazy.
Yeah. Huh.
Uh,
I really those make their loop.
yeah, it's crazy.
So yes, I guess it's not gonna be because it's way better to like to launch things on your own platform rather than like Steam or GOG because they take such a huge cut out of your
Yeah,
profits.
if you're a giant mega corporation like these guys, you can and you have your own. Like Destiny is popular enough to command anybody over to any type of platform that they could want. Honestly,
Mhm.
they could run it on anything. They could put it on Origin if they wanted.
Yeah, but they're like, well, Blizzard already has this great launcher, might as well
Yeah.
sneak right in there.
They
Yeah.
have the tools. All they got to do is just apply it.
I wonder if it's gonna be
But-
like a divider, like Activision and Blizzard.
It's weirding
On the
me
Blizzard
out
launcher.
really bad.
Yeah,
I'm
that's gonna
fine
be
with
an
it.
eyesore.
I'm fine with it. And that's all I have for notes. Anything else you noticed that we didn't talk about?
Hopefully you can add, you can bring over some old exotics. There's like Ace of Spades coming back over.
Yeah,
Pardon?
I think
I'm
they'll
on
bring
board.
over some of like the most popular exotics, honestly.
Yeah, hopefully they'll bring back, she's what was my favorite.
So here's the Blizzard.
Yeah, oh man. I didn't watch that part.
He's like, yep, we're putting on BattleNet launcher or Blizzard launcher. I'm like, holy shit.
Huh. Who is that? What team is he the head of?
I think he's like the head of Blizzard.
The real head of Blizzard? But he has a full body.
Doesn't. No nameplate. I don't remember what his name is.
So you're watching a lot of playthroughs.
What?
I see you're watching a lot of playthroughs on your recommended tab.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much all I watch nowadays is Game Grumps.
I'll watch them in a minute.
I love those guys. I think they're the funniest guys on the internet.
Oh, you think Fun Houses? Have you checked the Fun House yet?
Mm-mm.
Check them out, dude.
Yeah,
So
I
you-
definitely think there will be a few pieces of gear that come forward.
I really hope that.
They'll take out
I'm gonna be
game-breaking
cool ideas.
things.
Like here's a cool thing. Maybe the stuff you have on your person at the time is the stuff you get to carry over to Destiny 2.
I doubt it.
Ooh, wouldn't that be cool though? Ooh, that'd be cool.
That would be like
No, dude, if you could carry like one exotic armor and one exotic weapon,
that would be
have
like you have to shoot one of your children or I'm going to shoot both of your children. Like that's the
Yeah.
hardest fucking decision ever. That sucks.
No, I go with a more athletic.
I'll just choose the more athletic exotic.
I go one that's not doesn't is at
If
least
you
an
could only
asshole.
bring one piece of armor and one weapon forward, what would it be?
All right, so armor. Okay, you go first. I'm thinking.
For armor, I might have to be the Celestial Hawk. Is that what it was? The
Celestial
Hunter helm?
Nighthawk, yeah, the one
Celestial
that like.
Nighthawk.
Oh, that one's so cool. 'cause
Give
it's
you
like
one mega bullet.
Oh,
It
not
did-
only that, but it just looked badass.
Yeah, it
along with
looks
the fact that
awesome. It
whenever
looks
you
great, too.
whenever you aim down sight, your eyes would glow on fire.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What piece of armor would you bring forward?
Purifier robes are really cool looking.
The what?
Purifier robes.
Oh yeah, what did those do?
I think it just made you like a flashbang whenever you rezzed.
Oh,
Whenever you self-res, it just made it to where like it blinded enemies. A lot of people
Kinda.
expected that later on.
handy.
But it's just the aesthetics that were so damn cool. What else was really cool? I think that was like probably the prettiest looking piece.
What
I
about
also really
weapon?
enjoyed. Oh, weapon?
Yep. What's your weapon?
Well, you go.
Red Death for sure. The Red Death.
Okay, or death. I can see that. For me, Kvastov.
I forgot
OG.
about the Kvastov. I remember we went and got that together, and that was so much
Yeah.
fun.
Probably not Kvastov though. Probably.
I used that a
Crap.
lot after we got
That
it too,
I
actually.
always use. I'm pretty sure.
What's it gonna be?
It was definitely a fucking primary.
You don't remember
Two-handed.
the name?
But it's Mida, that's it.
Oh, the Mida
I remember
multi-tool.
Mida. Very basic, boring looking weapon, but man, was it the bread and butter of my gameplay.
What was the perk for that? Did it had something to do? Did it do more damage the more lower into the clip you got? Is that what it was, or was
No.
it?
I think what special thing was, it had lightweight on it.
Oh, so the recoil was ridiculous.
No, lightweight lets you move faster,
Oh,
but it was also just like a great weapon, you know?
I thought it had something to do with its bullet, like its ammo count.
Oh, I know, it shot fast. Shot fast, so I was
Oh,
like, I think it was
I was pretty sure
exotic
there was.
perk. Was
I guess I could fucking look it up. I have the internet in front of me.
hmm
Let's see. Mida multi-tool stats.
I guess we're looking that up. What would be your second favorite piece of armor?
Looks wise, I really, really loved the Crest of Alpha Lupi. I really loved that chest piece.
For who? That was the Titan one,
Hunter
right?
or Titan, either one. Both of them are great.
Yeah, that one was the most common thing you could get, if I remember correctly. Uh, okay, now here's a better one. What would be your legendary you'd bring over?
What was the name of that sniper?
Conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy Theory D?
1,000 yard stare?
May have been Thousand Yard Stare.
Was it like orange, pretty skinny
It
looking?
was the one that if you scored 3 crits, you would get a free
Yeah,
bullet.
that's 1,000 yard.
Yeah.
Year 2,000 yard.
That's the one I used 90% of the time, and then I used the Black Widow. No, Hammer.
Wait, hold on. You want to bring over Invective? Wasn't that also like your favorite thing?
Invective. Oh, I did love Invective. Invective was great. I loved Invective. That would be my secondary weapon, probably. My secondary legendary.
Yeah. Um. Okay, I think primary for me would definitely be my secondary, exotic. Uh. Yeah, Invective was nice. I'm thinking about it.
I loved it so much.
But
I had
honestly,
it
my
coupled
my
with
favorite
something
shotgun was
else.
always Conspiracy Theory D.
I did when I did Crucible. But yeah,
Such a good weapon.
it's by far the longest.
And my favorite heavy was Qualem's Terminus.
Yeah, I remember you loved that.
Such a cool weapon.
Yeah. What exotic heavy would I bring?
I'll probably bring a sword.
I never used them that much. They were kind of impractical unless.
They're just like add control.
Yeah. I'd probably bring Galahorn. Just keep it rolling through. It's kind of the original weapon, you know.
The Gilmore was pretty. I really like the way the sleeper worked.
Oh, yep, that would be it. That would absolutely be
That
it.
sleeper was really nice.
Sleeper simulant. Yep. Forget all about it. Yep. That's what I would bring.
It wasn't the best, but it was really fun to use.
Red Death, Invective, Sleeper Simulant. Those are the three exotic weapons I would bring from each slot.
Yeah.
Armor-wise, for the helm, I would bring the Celestial Nighthawk. Chest, I guess, would be the Crest of Alpha Lupi.
They didn't really mention. Sorry. They didn't really mention Eris Morn.
Nope, not one time.
They didn't really mention her. Any other notable character? They didn't really mention Space Queen.
Nope. They didn't mention
Yeah.
anybody, honestly, aside from the Vanguard.
Ben Holly.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
a
they
slight
mentioned
cameo
the three
by...
guild leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else. Do you have anything else?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, we didn't really get too much gameplay to go off of, to be
No,
honest.
but it was cool.
And I'm pretty sure there's
to-
definitely more to come within like
Oh yeah,
new
E3
subclasses.
is very soon, and I guarantee they'll show things there. They'll have some sort of reveal. They'll have to have.
I
some
really hope
type
we're
of-
gonna be having some healing sort of subclass for the
Another
warlock.
class would be a super awesome E3 reveal.
Yeah.
I'm very confident. I kind of want to. I
I
want
really
to
feel like
do.
E3 is gonna be great this year.
I want to do a stream just like this for E3
We do a live.
if I'm home.
Yeah, same. Yeah, well, hold on. When's E3?
Yeah,
The next
let's figure that out.
because I'm school's ending
E3
the second.
2017. Yeah, but I have work.
I'll be good. We can yeah do it later.
Yeah, I can do it after work every day. Okay, E3. Microsoft is Sunday, June 11th at 2 p.m. Bethesda is Sunday, June 11th at 7 p.m. PC Gaming Show is Monday the 12th at 10 a.m. I won't be able to do that one. Ubisoft will be at 1 p.m., which is exactly when I get off work, but these things never start on time. They're always a couple minutes late, so I could,
Not to mention they're not gonna do anything notable at the very beginning.
yeah, I could just race home. But pretty much, aside from Bethesda, or no, PC Gaming Show, that's the only one I won't be able to do live. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and Devolver Digital isn't announced yet. It's to be announced.
Wait,
And
what?
Devolver Digital, guys who made Gungeon.
I know Devolver.
Oh.
I know Devolver, but
They
they have
have
like
a
their own
slot.
panel.
They have a slot on the main schedule.
Not panel, but yeah, like, that must be not something big then. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Nintendo has Tuesday at 9 a.m. I won't be able to do that one.
I'm really wondering, like, why they're gonna have their own
That's kind of
slot.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like
Crazy.
a huge company. Like,
No,
I mean, they're
not
like
at
they made
all.
like
They're
games. Well,
they're an indie dev 100%.
they made like Serious Sam, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess, but they're pretty indie now.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not as big as Bethesda or Ubisoft.
Is it? Yeah, but this is also having like rumors are 2 unannounced titles.
Ooh, that's cool.
Probably gonna be Wolfenstein, from what everybody keeps talking about. Wolfenstein and was the one everybody keeps talking about.
What?
Said the 2 titles everybody's theorizing are
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein and something else.
Oh, and no, it's okay. Nintendo hasn't done E3 for a couple of years, have they?
I'm pretty sure they did one for the Switch, maybe. I don't know.
No, they announced the Switch at a different convention.
I can only imagine they did. I mean, it's not like they really had much going on before the Switch, you know.
I don't think they did the last year, maybe not even the year before. But that's cool. So I can do Bethesda or no, PC Gaming Show after Ubisoft is done, in between Ubisoft and Sony.
Mm-hmm.
And then Devolver's not announced yet, and then can just do Nintendo last when everything's all said and done. Definitely won't be able to do it live though, but I would absolutely love to do something exactly like this for E3.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right.
All right, I'm
Well-
gonna end the stream. I'm getting raspy. I oh, you're
Is
not.
it?
You're
wait,
not
is it
even
ended?
on- What?
Is it ended?
No.
Oh. Well, let's do the outro.
Oh,
Thanks for joining.
thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining.
I haven't
Really
made
appreciate
an
the
outro
comment.
yet. I'm gonna edit one together. I've actually got a song selected and everything. I just need to make it.
Nice. I've been getting a little in editing myself. I've been kind of having to with these last school projects coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I am the only one that knows how to put clips together on iMovie. Apparently, it's like the easiest thing to do.
Maybe
And-
we could do a little collab.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Maybe
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
end
edit,
the
man.
I'm gonna end the stream. So thanks everybody.
Bye.